Lovins. It's hers. It's Axe. It's BBP.
Boom. Yeah. Hey, Doug, calm the hell down. Seriously. Calm the hell down.
We get there.
Hey, we
Jesus
appreciate the fact that
Christ.
he's on.
Yeah, that's true.
Who, Doug?
Yeah. Weekly listener.
Brother.
Weekly watcher.
Yeah, he is.
Very appropriate for this episode.
Yes.
First time, long time.
What? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
What did you call it earlier?
The go home show before Mania.
The go home show, because someone wants to go home before they watch that show.
Everyone was requesting some WrestleMania talk last week, and we kind of felt it was a week early. But Axe hadn't watched in months.
Yeah, I got caught up a little bit.
So he had to watch a little bit.
And he...
Best I could.
Yeah.
I fell asleep a little bit.
Yeah, well, it happens.
I rewound it. Realized I didn't miss anything.
Yeah, so we'll do a little... we'll do the...
I watched the highlight videos on the website.
We'll do a little WrestleMania talk today.
A little bit of WrestleMania.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit of sports.
A little bit of a weigh-in to see where we're all going.
Of course,
on this, weight loss challenge.
I heard Axe had an embarrassing moment this week.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
From what he's telling us, he did. But
do you want to start with that? We can start with that.
No, not really.
No.
Okay,
No, because I want to weigh in so I can eat my cupcakes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, this guy over here wants to
this
eat
fella.
food.
Mr. I had Burger King.
He already had Burger King today, too. So I'm going to ask people that are actually listening right now, if someone actually goes up in weight, should they get disqualified? I probably shouldn't say that because I might go
I think it should be like a buck, throwing a buck.
Yeah, for every pound you go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think that's
fella?
bull.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have brought that up.
Yeah, watch.
My wife actually said that to me. She goes, "What if one of you goes up in
You're going
weight?"
up, pal.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I could. Yeah, I could.
gonna knock
Could happen. Could happen. All right, you gonna do it?
Yeah.
All right, let's get this started. We'll get it started with this. All right, let's get the weigh-ins going.
Let's get
here.
the weigh-ins
All
going.
right, so fill him in what he did last week.
Okay, week 1, Keith weighed in at 224.8 pounds. Week 2,
$5,
223.8.
Okay.
So he lost 1 pound. So hang on.
Okay, $5. Make you hollers.
You can read mine.
Okay. Right. Yeah, I'll.
Hang on.
Hold on.
I don't trust your ass.
Pockets are empty.
All right, you back to you where you should be.
All right.
I wasn't read. What are we reading at?
218.8.
What?
218.8.
Do that again. Do that again.
Yeah, stand on that.
Do it again.
Freaking 5 pounds.
Yeah, no way.
6 pounds. No, get off that thing.
2188.
Holy shit!
2 in a row. F you. 2188.
All right, 2.
Mine says I weigh 44.
You just kicked it.
All right, Lovins, what we got?
Well, is this thing gonna work?
2188, son.
This guy. 230.4.
230.4.
230.6.
Okay.
It's blinking.
230.4.
230.6.
No, because
that is what it says.
Do it away and do it away and come on, do it again. Come on, we gotta be straight with this.
Hey, do I got to put the money in? Now I'm like 230C. No, 230.6.
230.6. Okay,
We're good.
okay.
5.
Oh, there's a 5. Come on now, let's make this real.
I mean, some of us might take the 5 out, put it back in. I don't know.
All right, here I go.
Has anyone done that?
No. A little dead air here.
Yeah, somebody get on the mic.
How'd this guy lose 6 pounds and he had a Whopper today?
It was a double Whopper with cheese, no tomato or onion. Just so you know.
That's a bunch of bull.
Hey, don't be mad. I worked hard for that.
$5.
$5.
All right, Mr. Axe is up.
Mr. Axe.
256.4.
Well, you didn't go down much.
Not much, but I'm the one that's actually working to try to lose weight.
You're gaining muscle.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So, the Fat Guy Challenge.
You are down officially 6 pounds.
Thank
I'm
you.
down 4.4 and he's down 1.9.
I'm
We've all actually dropped weight, so that's
Which is kind of amazing. That
not quite halfway there, but I'm
I
almost.
agree with what Nikki just said. You probably lost all your weight today in the toilet.
especially at the Burger King. Holy,
God, maybe I'll have some Burger King.
It was
next week.
delicious.
I'm sure it was.
I regretted it afterwards as I sat in the
Toilet?
No, I sat in the Target parking lot, shamed that I was eating it.
So you didn't even eat it at home. You ate it, or at Burger King. You ate it in a car.
I did.
God, you
Not even moving.
That's embarrassing.
I parked. I unwrapped that greasy son of a bitch.
Did you have fries?
I did not. I just got the sandwich.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Fries are
fries are
no soda. I'm doing that now.
Most of your carbs are there. You know what I mean? With
the bread's going to be the bun.
I don't even know if that is bread there.
That's
now
true.
I will partake in my Twinkie or my Hostess cupcakes here. Because I am
disgraceful.
Well, you know what? That's your prize for being down.
There you go.
Thank you.
You are the leader. You're down 6 pounds.
Just wait till next week. I'm going to...
Do you want a cupcake, Axe?
No.
Are you sure?
No, I got this. This is going to be my... Get the hell out of here.
It smells delicious.
I think you should. I think you should have one. We lost people, by the way, doing our weigh-in. We probably should do the weigh-in before we go on the air.
Yeah, maybe we'll do...
That's why we just start with it.
Yeah. Please share, everybody.
It makes sense. Please share,
yeah,
watch,
please share. We're trying
ignore, whatever. We're going to talk a little wrestling.
Oh, come on, dude.
Oh, look at that creamy goodness.
Dude, why would you do that while we're
That's
actually
embarrassing.
talking?
6 pounds, I deserve it.
That's disgusting.
Does he not get it?
He doesn't want to win the money, apparently.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about actually people watching, because I don't see why anyone would want to watch.
Oh, why wouldn't you? Look at that.
Seriously, why are you acting like a complete jackass?
I don't know. Anyway, so I've got
so good.
Besides this embarrassment that we're watching,
talking with his mouth full.
I got a little bit of an embarrassing story.
That's awesome.
That happened to me this weekend.
All right, what happened to you?
So, the wife was feeling pretty stressed out, with the kids, and because she stays at home and she doesn't really get a break from her her job of being a housewife.
Yeah.
So she decided that she was going to go to the salon on Saturday, get her hair done. I would watch the kids, and we'd wander around the mall, and she would have some alone time for once.
Okay.
So, nothing wrong with that. Perfectly willing to do that. So when we get there, the infant is asleep. So he's sleeping.
The infant. By the way, his kids don't have names. The infant and the toddler.
Well,
maybe he doesn't want the names over the internet.
Oh, stop.
So the infant's asleep, and the 5-year-old is up, and we go to the Disney store. First we drop her off, then we go to the Disney store, and then the infant wakes up, and the infant is not happy. So, and with experience, we know that you don't just bring a stroller; you also have to bring the baby carrier.
Right, and you don't have the boob, so you're already striking out.
Right, exactly. So I'm sitting there in the food court. I've got the 5-year-old screaming that she's hungry. I've got the baby crying.
If only you were in the food court.
Well, I'm on a budget. What can you do?
Oh,
there is a Taco Bell there.
Oh, my God, this guy. I'm on a budget.
But anyway, I'm
walking around the mall.
It's a busy Saturday.
It's a nice shirt. How much did that run you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a very nice shirt. Right out of it.
Yeah.
Your kid can't eat a taco, but,
Disney store,
$32 T-shirt.
I was going to say get Wendy's, but I forgot they left there,
They
too.
did leave there.
So anyway.
Keep going.
So I'm struggling to put the baby carrier on because it straps in the back. So I'm in the middle of a busy food court trying to reach behind me that I can't reach to strap it. I have to have the 5-year-old. I have to duck down for the 5-year-old to clip it for me.
I'm just picturing Tommy Boy here.
I just want fat guy in a little coat.
Tommy Likey.
So eventually she clips it, and so then I'm trying to struggle to get the screaming, crying infant in there, eventually get it. So now I'm the asshole that's got the baby strapped to his chest, pushing a double stroller down the middle of the mall, and as I'm leaving the food court, completely feeling embarrassed, this guy walks up to me, and the older guy, he's got a cane. He walks up to me, and he goes, "Hey, can I just talk to you for a second?" And I'm like, "Oh, great, here we go." So he goes, and he starts the conversation in the weirdest way you would ever imagine someone starting the conversation. He goes, "You ever go on Facebook and see all these moms posting about what great moms they are?" And I'm like, not really, but okay, sure, just to move the conversation along. And he goes, "I think they would all shut the hell up if they saw you. You're a great dad." And I was like, "Oh, that's kind of awesome." Feeling like a jackass, and I get a compliment, but yet still putting myself in an awkward situation.
You know the best part of that whole story is? The old man filmed the whole thing and probably put it
on
on
I'm
YouTube.
sure I'm on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
So then, and so
you haven't had that happen yet.
No, you'll get there, fella.
No, because I time it very well.
No, it doesn't matter, dude.
Oh, I know when she's going to go to sleep.
Oh, no, you
I only
don't
have
know
one to worry
anything.
about. I don't have to sync up two of them.
No, it doesn't matter.
Well,
you have no clue what you're dealing with until you go out in public with a kid that just decides they don't want to do what you want them to do.
They've had enough.
It happens.
Oh, I know it happens.
I mean, I had it happen with Hannah at frickin' Applebee's. She was like 8 months old. Went there with my mom, and like my mom and I are there with Hannah, and Hannah just loses her shit. Like, just decides that she's just going to cry and scream.
Tired?
No, I had that happen 4 years ago with the wife in Boston.
I'm pretty sure she had it happen with you last week.
No, it was really funny. We were out there for a Boston Bruins game, and we were just walking around. We ended up over at Fennel Hall, and then just out of nowhere, she just like starts crying. She's, I want to go home. I'm just, and I'm like, where the hell did this come from?
Right.
And I'm like kind of mad. I'm like, no, we're here to watch the hockey game tonight. We're not leaving. Like, then we
why
go
weren't
in,
you at the hockey game already?
because it was like 2 p.m. The game didn't start till 8.
Okay.
And then she got some food and she was fine. It was just the whole low
Maybe she just
blood
didn't
sugar.
want to be
and-
there.
No, she was low blood sugar and hungry and
Hangry, as they say.
yeah.
I've actually lost 4.4 pounds in 2 weeks. This guy over here has lost 6. Thanks for tuning in late. Thanks, Craig.
Don't
We already
disparage
get
the
our
audience.
weigh-ins, Craig.
We do that so we don't kill the rest
Come
of the
on.
So the follow-up to that story is...
show. I'm waiting for the embarrassing part.
Well, no, that was the embarrassing. It was me in the middle of the food court trying to struggle to get the thing on.
It's really not that embarrassing.
Hey guys, got an embarrassing conversation here, but it ends with, hey, yay me.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, hold on. This
Okay.
is the follow-up. But let me finish the damn story.
Hey, Kevin the Man Graham's on. Stop.
Hi, Kevin. So I eventually, go to work on Monday, and I sit down, get everything set up, and the guy who sits next to me goes, "Hey, I saw you in the mall Saturday."
On YouTube.
That would have been way
That would
better.
have been awesome. And he's like, "I was going to say hi, but you looked a little busy."
Who saw you?
Some guy from work?
The
Why
guy
wouldn't
that-
you have come over and
the guy
help?
that I sit next to? Yeah,
Oh, at
he
work?
didn't do anything. He didn't help.
But then
I
again,
didn't
let me
even
ask the
think of that.
question. Let me ask the question
What an
now.
asshole!
Let me ask the question.
I wouldn't have helped your ass.
You would have.
I would have
because
filmed it.
Well, yes, we would have filmed it while we're helping. Would you have helped that guy?
I'm a helpful person. I would say
Okay,
yes.
well, okay.
Bull shit.
Well, I mean,
What do you mean?
The person who avoids anyone and everyone possible.
That's
You're not
true.
helping anyone from work. You hate everyone at work.
no, I don't think he hates everyone.
He doesn't want to talk to any of them.
Well,
That's
Well,
why
he
he
talks to
moved
this guy.
positions, so he didn't even have to talk to half of them.
Well, that's good.
you're not wrong, but I mean,
So, no, he would not have helped that guy.
Hey, Ben, I'm probably going to shave the beard if I get it down to a certain level. I don't know what that level is, but I think he's actually going to win this if he keeps eating frickin' Burger King. Jesus Christ.
couldn't believe it.
Yeah, go Dodgers.
I had to change up the diet, instead of the Taco Bell and Wendy's, I went Burger King. I shocked the system.
I think next week we talk little baseball.
Baseball?
Little baseball.
I mean, we'll be
Opening day?
what 3-4 games into the season for most teams.
We got the little Mets fan over there for those who don't
Mets
know.
fan
That's
over here,
right.
Dodgers fan here, Red Sox.
We could do it.
I think we do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He thinks I should shave my beard to win the bet. I don't think it's going to take that many
I
I
pounds
don't
off.
think that's
Don't
gonna-
think so.
I mean, if I got down to where it was like 14, I might think about it. Just because I could lose a half pound of real weight and then a half a pound of hair.
of beard. Beard weight.
It won't. I'm telling you, as soon as I'm close, that right before I get here, I'm going to the gym and sitting in that sauna. For
Well,
about
you're
half an
already
hour.
only 9 pounds away.
Dehydrating.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
little
totally gonna win
laxative,
it.
maybe.
what was it again? Yeah, you're legit 9 pounds away, like 9.0.
All right, I got to step up my game. It's
You
time.
got you've got 2 more
And
weeks.
it is
going to
get nice out a little bit next week. And
Get the
I
bike
get
out,
the bike
start
out
riding
and-
it. Yeah. Is baseball even a sport? Don't even start with
Come
your
on
crap.
now.
Don't even start.
More so than poker and.
Competitive eating.
Competitive
Yeah,
eating, yeah.
no shit.
Oh, wait a second here. Now we're on
Yeah.
the air.
Oh.
Now we're on the air.
Oh, come on, dude.
Did you at least record?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay.
I was gonna say because that would have been great.
All right. Do you want to get into this WrestleMania
You know,
talk?
there is this event coming up
This
on
Sunday.
Yeah.
I
It's
think it
all
starts
day,
at like 2.
It's
I don't
an
know
all-day
the hell.
marathon. It starts at 5. from
Judging
what
by
I
this
understand.
list, I can only imagine how long this is going to be.
I believe the actual event starts at 5. pre-show.
The pre-show, and that's what, 2 hours?
It's 2 hours long.
5
and
to
there'll
7.
There'll be 2 matches during that.
And then 7 to 11?
And then 7 to 11 with the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 matches.
Because the cruiserweight is now on the pre-show.
The cruiserweight, which will be the match of the night, like legit match of the night,
Possibly,
is
yeah.
on the pre-show, which is kind of crazy, but whatever. And then the Battle Royal is on the pre-show. But, I mean, if they legit bring these guys down to the ring, one at a time, I mean, you know, it could take some time.
Oh, they're not going to.
No, everybody will.
Well, I mean, they're still going to bring
They
them
might.
down.
No. They might.
But they
during,
won't go.
If you're live watching,
Yeah.
it'll
Oh,
be
yeah,
one
yeah.
at a time. But while they're doing it,
It'll probably
Booker
be.
T
It'll
and
probably
what's her
be.
name and
Yeah,
all them
yeah.
sitting back
Renee
there talking.
Young and
Sure.
stuff.
But then
yeah.
we'll get into the ring and.
Oh,
it'll
and
just
that's
be
right.
everyone.
I mean, Doug's right. But we forget that.
You got some buzzing going on your mic.
You got buzz going on because you don't leave the damn microphone alone. Oh, come
on, dude.
What?
dude.
I don't hear anything.
It's a clamp.
It's the clamp.
What do you mean it's the
There you
clamp?
There you go.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Thanks,
What?
dude.
Yeah.
Leave your damn microphone alone.
Shut up.
Anyway,
Good Lord.
so they pushed the cruiserweights because of Pitbull.
Pitbull is
Pit-
performing with Flo Rida and someone else.
Why would they bring Flo Rida back when he got embarrassed by what's his name
I
there?
don't
What happened?
Doug, you know what?
Bo Dallas when they had their little rap off.
That's
Oh.
true. Yeah, on Raw. It
Yeah,
was on Raw. Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
you know
remember that.
they booked it so Flo Rida was supposed to embarrass Bo Dallas, but
Right.
Bo Dallas actually had some rhymes and kind of embarrassed him.
It was kind
Oh.
of. It was kind of actually
So
Good
I'm
for him.
surprised they're bringing him back,
Well-
unless that's part of it. Unless
That
they're
guy
going to
still
have
have a
that.
job.
like a.
Yeah,
Okay.
Who,
he was
Bo?
on.
Yeah.
He was on
Yeah,
this
Bo
last
still
week.
has a job. Bo will have
Okay.
a job. I feel at some point because you notice how Bo's like, I don't know if you watch. So Bo's got a beard going, and
He's got a little brave going.
I think he's
Little
going
Wyatt?
to. I
Yeah.
think he's going to become a Wyatt with his brother.
I know they did the stupid little mini battle royale,
Yeah,
but made no sense because people got thrown over, then got
they
back
came
in
right
the
back
ring,
in and got thrown back over
threw
again.
Big Show out of the ring, then he got back in. I'm like,
Oh yeah. I
what is
remember that
going
clip.
on?
Yeah.
It made no sense.
Well, yeah,
What-
it's
not that half the show
Cyril's
does.
probably met Flo Rida, and he says he's actually short. That's most of the wrestlers that are there nowadays aren't that big either.
This is true,
Yes.
and
It's one of the reasons this guy stopped reffing because he was bigger than all the damn wrestlers.
yeah,
I mean, tall, height wise.
and weight on most of them.
Well, that's true too. Yes.
Well, especially now.
yes,
Well.
true story. That's
so
why.
let's get to this.
That
thing.
is
All
why
right.
I stopped reffing. Was
So
all
we'll
because
start-
of Bryan Danielson.
Let's start from the bottom up
All right. Yeah. So let's just work up the card.
because that's how it's probably going to go.
All right. So what are we gonna? Are we gonna make picks? Do you want to make picks? $1 a pick.
Jesus Christ! What is
Holy
this show
shit.
becoming a complete?
I'm on a
freaking
budget.
Gamble. We can make picks. We can
All right.
write it.
Yeah.
No, you know what? We
You know,
can
we'll
do
s-
that.
we'll s- if
We-
anyone
do
wants
it?
to take it, then we'll take the bet. If
Do-
no,
do
if
you
no one
wanna do-
wants to,
Do you want to do? No. Do you? I mean, I don't mind betting, but do you want to do like an overall win-loss pot, or do you want to do?
you get a
Well,
point
we'll
for
see.
each one.
no, we'll see. So like, because non-sanctioned
And
match.
if anyone
Triple H
else
versus
actually
Seth
wants
Rollins,
to do this, like I know Doug watches and other people watch wrestling, you know what? If you want to do the same thing, just comment on the page
Of their
like,
picks.
with your picks for
but
all
see,
the
there's
matches.
only some of the matches are only 2, so there's 3 of us. So if
Right.
someone wants to take the bet, you can't.
Well, that's what I'm
you know.
saying. You get a point for each one you
Okay.
get right.
All right. So this is going to be
You
a tough
triple
one.
your money.
Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. Is this the official listing?
No, because it says and more, so I
And
think
more?
we should just leave the bet.
All right. Well, there's
'Cause
a
we
whole
don't know
bunch of names
we don't
in
know
there.
everyone that's in it.
Well,
Braun
I mean,
Strowman's in there.
Luke
That's-
Harper's not listed, and I'm pretty sure Luke Harper will be in there.
So you
So-
think it comes down to Braun and Luke?
I'm just saying. I think we might want to just skip the battle royal because we really truly don't know
Well, I mean,
everyone that's in
we
it.
gotta
What if you
talk
get a
about it a little bit.
surprise?
There might be a surprise, but from what I hear, they have the official listing up right now. Like,
I just got this tonight.
is this off their page?
It was off a
WWE?
page that took it off their page. But
Oh,
I mean,
I don't know.
whatever.
Someone said that there was all on there. Oh, speaking of, did you guys?
I mean, I do agree that Strowman. It's either Strowman or Harper.
Shelton Benjamin is back as well.
Yes.
He just got
Oh, yeah,
cleared
yeah,
today.
he just got cleared,
his
right?
Twitter feed there. All right.
So
So-
Strowman, Harper. I mean, let's be honest. Mojo Riley not winning. Apollo Crews not winning. Big Show, maybe. Kurt Hawkins not
no.
winning. Goldust,
Goldust,
no. R-Truth,
no.
no. Epico,
No.
Primo, Curtis Axel,
No.
Jinder Mahal.
No.
Bo Dallas.
No.
Braun Strowman.
Possibly.
Fandango.
Nope.
Tyler Breeze.
Nope.
Dolph Ziggler.
Nope.
Rhino.
Nope.
Heath Slater.
Nope.
Jason Jordan.
Who?
Who's that?
Chad Gable.
No.
They're the
I don't know who that is.
the tag team.
I don't know them.
The Usos.
Nope.
No.
Mark Henry. Sin Cara.
No.
Titus O'Neil.
No.
Possibly.
Titus?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes.
No, wait. Who were the previous winners? You had Cesaro, Big Show.
and
Corbin.
and Corbin Benson.
Okay.
So
With this list, without any...
Dolph
any,
Ziggler is hot, dude. I sat next to Dolph Ziggler in the airport. It was kind of a cool, little moment. It was weird.
I'm going Braun.
Going Braun?
With this
He's
list
going
right
Braun.
here, I'm going Braun.
Circle Braun.
I'm going Braun.
Then you can't cheat later because I'm going to write your name on each of them.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
pretty
We'll
sure-
just leave them here.
We'll just leave him here. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure there's something recording this that would...
No, you can get away with that because we could just edit it.
What?
My mouth is hidden, so I guess we could do a voiceover. All right.
All of a sudden, you sound like me.
What do you say?
I don't know if anyone would want to take that. We're not going to bet on this one.
Not this one.
No, yeah, we can put it in there. Why
maybe
not?
we do.
Maybe you should get extra points if you pick the winner of the Battle
right.
Royal.
You know what? I mean, I honestly believe it'll be Strowman, but just to be different,
Yeah.
I will go with O'Neal.
He's going to take Titus.
I'll take Titus.
And I'm going to take the guy that's not listed on there, Luke Harper.
See, I think they're saving him for the main. Well,
What's
not the
Loke?
main, but you know,
It's
What
just
should
my
be the
writing
name?
on this tablecloth.
Low Carper.
low carb.
It's just the writing on the tablecloth, dude.
All right.
All right, moving on.
Wasn't an O.
So the second pre-match kickoff show match will be Adrian Neville versus Austin Aries.
Who's going to win the match?
Who?
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 What are you doing?
All right, I took first. So Lovins, you get to pick.
Austin Aries.
I'm going Neville.
I too am going Neville because I just feel like they're going to use that as a good feud. Coming
Yeah.
up.
You're right.
So they're probably going to have to build on that because everything else right now in the 205 is kind of stagnant.
Now, let me ask you this, because, like I said, I don't watch, but they had... Now, 205 happens after Raw?
After SmackDown.
After SmackDown.
After SmackDown, okay. But on Raw, they had 2 cruiserweight matches.
Yeah, they put him on there.
So they put them on Raw, but then they had their own show on after SmackDown.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, just making sure I got that.
Which, Lovins had a great point. Cut Raw down, and from 8 to 9 have that as
for
205
fuck's sake,
Live.
there was nothing on there.
Right,
Nothing happened.
But they should.
You know, nothing happens the week before WrestleMania. It's all just build and hype and bull crap.
Doug's got a double.
A double?
A
all right,
double.
a double.
All right.
Women's title match from SmackDown. Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, former 2CW alumni.
Mm-hmm.
Carmella, Natalie, Natalia, whatever the hell they call her, Natty, whatever. Becky Lynch and Naomi.
Axe, you get first pick.
Well, I only know who one of them is.
So then go with
so
one
I'm
of them.
going to go with Mickie James.
There you go. There you go. Naomi.
You know, with Naomi?
Yeah. Because the poor girl had to forfeit the title because they hurt her knee.
I know they're going to take it off Alexa because if you watch that match, that was a botch fest all because of her. I think I want to take Mickie as well because I feel like they're going to give her one last run. But since you took it, I'll go Nat.
You're going with Natty.
Go Natty.
All right, Natty.
Natty Ice.
And then I'm
There's
intrigued
another
by
double A
this
that
match.
says hi, by the way. Another double A.
Another double A. All right.
Austin Andrews.
Austin Andrews. What's up, buddy?
I don't know who that is.
So,
Sable.
probably not happening, Damon. So,
She might be in the crowd.
Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles is next.
I get pick on this
A
one, right?
complete waste of AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, when you look at the 13 matches that are here, it'll probably still be one of the top 3 matches on
Because
the
of the other guy in the,
Yeah.
in the ring.
because of AJ and
He'll be able
Shane.
to carry him. That's not even a question.
Go ahead. AJ or Shane?
The popular pick would be AJ, but I am going with Shane McMahon with the upset.
Well, you do like losing bets. I'm going with AJ Styles because, well, it only makes sense.
Well,
I'm not saying it's going to be
now that
clean.
you say that,
No, I'm still sticking with that.
let's see. Do I go with what makes sense or do I go with what I think they'll do?
Oh, they're not having Shane McMahon win a match. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, I've got to go with AJ. I still got to go with AJ.
Yeah, because you're a smart guy.
Well,
You're a smart
I
guy.
Age, yeah. I mean, I want to go for the upset on that one.
No, you're just
Well,
you're trying to
okay.
be different, and that's fine because
That's
that's what
fine.
you got to do to
I
try
had
to win the
first pick,
competition.
and I still took the upset.
So,
all right, so you're up 11.
All right.
next match.
We're going to preface this with this next match as probably the best build-up of any match on this card.
Absolutely, it is by far the best build-up.
When
It
we
is
found out
by
it was
far-
happening,
we all shit on it.
everyone shit on it.
Yes, but on this
The
card,
match itself,
if you watch,
I still want to shit on. But the build
well, the
has
match
made me
itself will be
interesting.
fine because those two have wrestled each other probably 300-400 times over the last decade.
Probably, yeah. So it's a
Mixed tag match with John Cena, Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maurice. The build-up has been absolutely phenomenal. This past Tuesday, John's promo was amazing. It was John Cena.
It's been gold for the last 3 weeks.
It's been John
3-4
Cena
weeks.
from 9-10 years ago. Like he was a lot more allowed to say more things, I guess is the best way to say it. He called him a pussy. I mean, I know they beeped it, but they still let him
did.
say it. Which I was really surprised by. And he hit him in the
And
nuts. When he
I
hit him in
did.
the nuts was funny as
I
hell.
did.
Because I don't think The Miz was expecting it.
No, because it brought back lots of memories of
Yeah.
being in the ring.
He literally walked up and said he's firing shots because they
Oh,
don't have
did he?
any kids,
He's like, speaking of blanks, boop, and he's
It-
like, oh. And he, you could tell that he wanted to smirk because he knew he just got
ribbed, yeah.
But he was just like, oh,
Yeah.
son of a...
It was good. I mean, it was actually really good.
It reminded me of the numerous times Josh would tweeter tap everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stuff that The Miz was doing, I thought was actually, the skits they were doing, I thought they were funny as hell. I'm going to go with the not so popular choice on this, but I do think The Miz and Maurice win, and I think they win with some old school tactic of powder in the face or something stupid because this match seems very
Oh, you're
old
one-upping it.
school.
Wow.
You're one-upping it and even giving us the finish.
Wow.
I honestly think you're going to see something like hairspray to the face, something stupid, to keep it, building. I honestly think The Miz and Maurice win that match.
Okay. I don't think John Cena loses at WrestleMania.
Oh, I think he does.
I don't think he does. Not this one.
Yeah, that was you this time.
I know.
All right.
Stop hitting your thing.
So, I want to say I think there's going to be a surprise in this.
What the hell's the surprise going to be?
I think there's a Nikki turn.
Nikki's going to turn on John?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
So I am going Miz
Okay.
and Maurice.
I don't know. I didn't watch any of the build-up, so I don't know anything about it. So
Now to the match that I feel bad for him more than I
For
do
us?
AJ.
For us.
No.
For having
Well,
watched this.
yeah, but no. Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. Roman Reigns does everything he's asked to do in the company, and now he has to go to WrestleMania and wrestle a guy that can't even move.
Now, you guys know I don't watch anything. But I watched Raw to try to catch up. And when this segment happened on Raw and The Undertaker finally appeared, I legitimately thought it was Darth Vader with his helmet off
Yeah.
at the end of Return of the Jedi. Because I was like, holy shit. He looks awful. Why is he still in the ring?
He shouldn't be. It's such a waste of a space for a guy that is one of their top people in the entire company. And I agree with Damon. I totally agree. It's a bullshit match. It
All right.
truly is.
So, X.
Yes. Oh, it's my pick?
Let me
Your pick.
ask you a question.
Oh, hey-oh.
Roman Reigns or The Undertaker, pal?
I'm going to Roman Reigns. I think the pressure's off for The Undertaker to lose.
I am also going Roman Reigns.
And I think they're so big on this kid, they'll put him over.
I think they're going to leave the one.
Well, maybe they will leave the one. They should.
So I'm going to go Taker.
Taker. Wow.
All right.
All right.
So back to Harris for this one.
Next match.
Tough match to call on
The
this one.
non-sanctioned match, which technically would be the last match on a show back in the 70s and stuff.
Not going to happen.
They would turn the lights up. No, it's not, because these are kind of in order of how they're probably going to happen.
Probably what they're going to happen, yeah.
Triple H
Versus Seth Rollins.
Oof, this one's a tough one.
It is. I mean, real.
Because we all know
Trips is a mark.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we all know he loves his WrestleMania moments.
Back up for 10 seconds. Stop
Okay.
for 10 seconds. Doug, you just put something in my head. Strowman's going to cost Taker the match. That's how Roman's going to win.
And then Roman is going to start his feud with
Because
Braun.
Strowman's going to come out to do something to Roman because he still has heat with him, but he's going to end up costing the Taker.
All right.
That's how Roman wins that match. All right, now go back.
Or does he hit Taker
By accident.
Okay, so you're
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
Roman by DQ?
No,
they're not gonna do something like that.
He'll lay out the Taker. You know what I'm trying to say? He's going to lay out the Taker, and then Roman will bump out Strowman out of the ring and pin the Taker 1, 2, 3.
Right.
You know, and the Taker is going to get up and be literally pissed off, and we're going to get more Taker matches with Strowman.
He should
that's a
have
great
been done 5 years ago. All right, so Triple H, Seth Rollins.
Seth with a Joe face turn from Doug.
Interesting.
I don't know about the Joe
Doug,
face
they
turn.
legalized marijuana down there in Pennsylvania?
They need as many heels as they could get, but I do feel that Seth is getting over some way, somehow.
What, with the fans?
Well, he's already over with the
Oh,
fans
you mean over in the match? Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going
I
Seth
agree.
on that.
Another bullshit match. Another. I mean, let's before we go any further on the matches, who do you say, Seth or Trips?
I'm gonna say
Stop
now.
hitting your cord.
Now I'm gonna say this, just like you gave the caveat of the finish to the Miz match. I'm gonna put in a little caveat with this one as well.
Oh.
I will say
Oh.
that Triple H wins,
Okay.
and I will also say he is the only one that gets a grand entrance.
Oh no, the grand
No.
entrance.
Undertaker's on the card.
No, he means like that extra, with the crown and stuff.
You know, when he's a Terminator,
So
or
you're not-
when
you don't
he's,
think we're going to get minions and
It's the
hellfire
king of
and
the
brimstone
But
and
is that
lightning? and
is that really a special entrance at this
I'm always
point?
angry.
yes.
It's the same old, same old. I'm talking about there's going to be some stupid fucking elaborate
Wow.
thing
Wow.
that the
Language,
game
pal.
comes out to.
And there's no one watching. Don't worry
No,
about
don't
it.
worry about
With
it.
a Scooby-Doo outfit.
Oh, dude, I wish.
Oh,
But
well.
where I was going to go before he picked here, before we go on to the next match, is you have, you know what? Let's wait until we're
No,
done.
I know what you're about to say.
You know where I'm going to go. Brock Lesnar, part-timer. Goldberg, part-timer. Triple H, part-timer. Not even close to being part-time, to be honest with you. Goldberg's done more in the
Shane
last year.
McMahon.
Shane McMahon, the part-timer.
Taker.
Taker, part-timer. Anyone else on that list that you can say does not belong on this show?
Normally
No.
you would say Jericho, but he's put his time in.
Well, Jericho's been busting his ass for the last year, man. Because
Oh, they
I think that match, when we get to that match,
But when you look at this card, I mean, obviously we haven't gotten through with the whole
Doug,
thing
that
yet.
would be amazing. Triple H comes down on a roller coaster.
They built a roller coaster.
Cena's. See, here's the thing, Damon. Like, people want to call Cena a part-timer, but Cena still shows up when he's filming shit. Like, he's still
I don't
there
think he'll
all
ever be
the
considered
time.
a part-timer, Cena. He's done too much.
Yeah. Are you asking about the Hardys or Harrys?
I don't think they show up.
I think they do, actually.
I don't.
I'm thinking Monday.
I was going to just say I don't think on Mania, but I do think they show up on Raw.
Because you look at the tag match, there's already enough there.
But there's no tag match, if you notice, for the SmackDown.
Right, because they're
And
down.
that's where they think they're going to go anyways.
They
So,
need something.
Although the tag match is now a ladder match
yeah, it is.
too, so that there
Yeah.
might be something there with that.
I don't think you see them.
That's
not on
intriguing to
WrestleMania.
say that. Now you think about that,
You
which
want-
is our next match. Good segue.
How about that?
Wow. Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson versus
This is a tough one. This is your
Enzo
pick.
and Cass versus Sheamus and Cesaro and Hornswoggle. I don't know if he's on the match, but that's great. Whose pick is first?
Yours, because I had the Triple H Seth Rollins.
Yeah, so you're up.
Oh wow.
This is a tough one.
Unfortunately, I mean, popular would say Enzo and Cass because they haven't had the titles yet.
I think they're waiting to split those guys up.
I think they should. Enzo's terrible in the ring.
He's
The guy
awful.
should not be in the wrestling ring. Great on the mic. He should. Like,
He can come out with them.
Like, seriously,
That's fine, but
like
his tag team.
I've got my own idea of Enzo being a manager and putting Big Cass and Baron Corbin together as a tag team.
I don't like that.
I do. I love it. Both guys freaking like 7 foot tall.
They're two
just beating the
different
shit out of people.
personalities. I don't know. We already got that with Sheamus and Cesaro.
That's fine, dude. That's all the tag teams are. Tag teams all suck anyways. Jesus. Just saying.
All right, who's your pick?
Who's your pick?
Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson are going to retain with the help of someone from the Bullet Club.
Okay.
Someone from the Bullet Club debuting?
Yeah, I think so.
Debuting?
Yeah.
Not returning.
No, I think debuting.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know.
Who?
I'm just saying.
Who?
What are you doing?
It's the New Day thing. I
know
know
what
you
we're
don't
doing.
watch.
No,
Oh
I
my
don't know
God.
what you're doing.
And you're just straight booty.
I don't know what that
That's
is
what
either.
Xavier Woods is doing on that couch.
Oh.
Heyo.
Hey.
All right. So my pick, I guess.
Well, Cesaro should be winning matches and titles in the WWE, and he hasn't.
Individual titles, not tag titles.
I don't even care if they're tag
No,
titles.
but I'm
I mean,
saying
it's
he
just
should
ridiculous.
be at this point.
He should be main eventing things.
All right. I'm going to say also Luke Gallows and Anderson, but I'm going to do a caveat to say that Enzo and Cass are supposed to win, but Enzo hurts himself in the ladder match, and they do an Audi in the middle of the match.
I am picking Enzo and Big Cass,
Oh, there you go.
as I feel like they are going to give it to him. All right.
Doug out here telling me I have no one to bring. Yeah, whatever, Doug. Stop. And they did legalize marijuana down there, didn't they? Jesus. Now a match, to be honest, I really don't care to watch at all.
Oh, good Lord.
They cared so little of it, they did nothing with it this week.
Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin.
This one's easy.
Is this mine?
This is your pick.
Oh, yeah. They'll give it to Corbin. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah. I actually feel the same way. Because they're big on the kid. And
Don't know why.
he's actually starting to grow on me. I mean, I watch it, so I mean he's starting to grow. All right, enough without that match. Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens.
The match on the card that more people want to see than any of the other ones, I feel.
Yeah.
Probably.
I kind of feel like this is the headliner for the wrestling fan itself.
Is there a match that you actually care to watch? Yes, I've said that I do care to watch Neville versus Aries because I do think it's going to be the best match on the entire card. Jericho and Owens, I also think is going to be a good match.
You know what match I actually am interested in is Triple H and Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Because I feel Triple H is going to juice. I think he's going to put his
Because
buddy
it
over.
is a non-sanctioned. Yeah, that's a good point.
Because that's really...
That would be cool.
And he can't find himself,
Because
right?
that's still not 100%, so you got to do something to get that extra oomph into the match, and I feel like that's going to be more of a hardcore...
Okay.
Kevin Owens,
match.
because Jericho's leaving and going on tour with Fozzy.
Yes, but if you look at his tour dates,
They don't start
all
for a while.
Raw dates are still open.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
he's still going to be around. But I am saying Kevin Owens, he still should be the champion, but we know how Vince is around WrestleMania.
I go with Kevin Owens also.
And I can't go against my buddy. So
Yes. You were a former tag team champion with him.
I was.
That was your boy
Yeah, he's a good dude.
until he lost the titles for you.
Well, what are you gonna do?
All right.
Not
So
much.
the next one is a pay-per-view streak in jeopardy.
No, she's already lost.
Did she?
Yeah, she
When?
lost.
Oh, I
she
must have
already
missed
lost.
one.
But you're fine. It was a good. It was
It's
good.
over.
Who gives a shit?
Well,
I feel this one is Sasha Banks. I don't know. I mean,
Heel
by
turn?
the way, it's the women's title because he brought
Oh
that
yeah.
up.
So Raw
Bayley,
elimination.
Charlotte, Nia, Sasha. I think Sasha wins. I think she turns on Bayley and wins the title. She goes heel. I think Charlotte is probably going to go face at some sense and start a feud with Nia Jax because I think they have to go somewhere different with some of these girls. I'm not a big fan of
so
Nia.
awful.
I mean, she's not terrible.
So as long as they
Because
get
if I look at Alexa,
her out of there,
she's terrible.
as long as they get her out of there in like the first minute and a half, and then it's basically a triple threat match, that'll be a decent.
Well, it would
match.
make sense if the three of them actually went after her and like
they would almost have to.
beat her.
Because the other three can actually work a bit.
The other
She
three are
is-
fantastic.
She is awful.
I mean, you throw in like Natty, Becky Lynch, Naomi, Mickey James. Obviously, is fantastic. Sasha, Charlotte, Bayley. I mean, they've got 7 really good female wrestlers in that company right now.
I'm gonna
Really
go
good
with
ones.
I'm gonna say that this is a WrestleMania moment, so they're gonna give that to Charlotte.
Wow, look at you.
I
Going with
too
the-
am going with the best women's wrestler in the world currently, with Charlotte
There you go.
Flair.
Sweet. That was really
Because
for me,
I
and it was lost for both of
agree,
you.
the Sasha Banks and Bayley thing is obvious. maybe it's too obvious and they don't do it, but I do think that they're going to cost each other at some point.
That could happen.
So that's why I got to go Charlotte.
Okay, next. WWE title.
WWE title.
Bray Wyatt versus Randall
Is it the
Orton.
WWE heavyweight title?
Well, probably, but I don't think they use that word anymore.
Who's up?
It doesn't matter. Someone just pick.
All right, well, I'll go.
Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton.
I say Bray retains with the help of Luke Harper.
Wow. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Because, and I'll tell you why, because I actually watched the highlights of the SmackDown match,
Wow.
and I think that after Harper hit him with a discus line and he kicked out, and then he stared at him for that minute, it's going to be like
put him back in the trance.
Put him back in the trance kind of thing. It's stupid.
I'm going with.
But I think that's
I'm
what's
going
gonna
with
happen.
Randall.
Randall's
Randall's winning the title.
I'll go Bray.
Nice. Great. And I got 2 up on you guys right there. This is fantastic.
We've been pretty different. Like,
Yeah.
All right.
this is
And
pretty
then
good.
for the shit fest that's the
match
Universal
that
title.
No one wants to see.
Did
Brock
you guys
Lesnar
read that interview?
Yes.
versus
Holy
Goldberg.
shit.
Did you read it? The Goldberg thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, good
Yeah, he's
Lord.
bitching already.
That it's
The guy's
miserable
been
being back.
the guy's been on the air of the total of freaking 22 minutes probably.
Because I gotta get in shape.
Oh, it's so hard.
Um,
If I want to be happy, I'll just buy myself a car.
Why? Wait.
Brock Lesnar.
This thing's wrong. But
Well, they might have
that
just put it in
webpage
the
you
wrong
have
spot.
has Brock as champ.
Well, I don't know where they got it. I thought they took it from the WWE.
All right, I'm going Lesnar as
And
well.
it probably is WWE's because they would screw it up. Who's a douchebag?
Who? I don't know. All 3 of us?
Well, I mean, that's not hard.
You gotta go Brock.
Why am I? Hey, Robin, what's going on? Why am I? Who's a douchebag?
All right. Brock versus. This is gonna be bad.
It's gonna be. I think.
What's
it's,
the over/under on minutes?
It'll go longer than you think. Probably
From
because
Bell.
they have
From
to.
actual Bell.
from
time.
Bell 5?
What's you going over or under 5?
I'm gonna go under 5.
Under 5.
Over 5.
I have to go over.
Yeah, it's gonna.
It's
go
Mania.
Over
It's
5.
got to be over 5. The
They're,
last
they're,
one.
they're going to
wasn't.
go outside the ring. It's going to be a brawl because, well, Brock can wrestle, but he only does certain moves. Goldberg can't work.
No.
The guy never could work.
Are they
That's
feeding
true.
He's
chants on the
over
TV? 'Cause
freaking
I can't
rated and
imagine
always
people
has
are
been
cheering.
overrated. What?
Are they feeding into the mics on the live shows for Goldberg? Because I can't imagine there's that many people chanting Goldberg.
No.
So
I don't understand how the hell there is.
that's a rough.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about with Goldberg actually bitching and moaning about having to be there and getting in shape. And it's like, dude, you're the one that signed the payday. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Brock's
mean,
a douchebag? Is that what Damon just said?
Well,
I guess that's what. I mean, this thing's kind of moving fast.
we
I
kind
don't
of know that too.
so we want to.
Oh, we all hate that match, dude.
Is it going to be last?
Yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah,
the
it'll
main
be
event.
last.
It's
It'll
the
be
main
last,
event.
That's for sure.
So bad.
Nostalgia of what? No one cares. I
No.
mean, most people that I know that are wrestling fans have no desire to watch this match.
All right, so for
So I
bonus
would
points,
love to know. I would love to know. Now we're doing bonus points.
we're going to do some
Some
bonus,
bonus
points.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Surprise, and what legend shows up?
Okay. Surprise and what legend? Probably a legend in this.
Is Tatanka just gonna run in again?
Dude, I hope so because that was freaking awesome last year.
No, just in general. Not
Well,
not
I mean,
including
I'll
Hall
be
of Fame
honest.
guys.
Like, I had an idea for a surprise on how Bray keeps the title. Mm-hmm. I just don't know if it makes sense to do it. But the Hardys join in Bray.
That,
you know,
I mean,
That's
no,
been mentioned.
it might work.
I mean, Hogan. Yeah, Hogan could be a surprise actually
Quit taking my answer.
because they've been talking with him.
That's my answer.
Yeah.
That was my legend that shows up. Not Hall of Fame including, because obviously the Hall of
They'll
Fame
do the
guys
Hall
are
of
gonna be
Fame
there.
guys come out. Yeah.
But
Does Kurt Angle appear on this thing at any point other than the
other than
wave?
the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think so.
All right.
Not tonight or not WrestleMania night, but yes, on
Tomorrow.
Raw or
Or
it'll be on
the day
Raw.
after, I should say. Yeah.
I
would do
honestly
that.
thought that they would have done something with
Oh, look who's calling in.
what the hell?
Oh boy,
You're on the air with the Bitter Boys. Hello?
nothing.
It's
Huh?
Gordy.
Oh,
Oh,
good Lord. It is all the way up. It's all the way up.
Oh,
Gordy!
what's going on, Gordy?
Never.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? You gotta turn. You gotta brother. You gotta turn the volume down in the background.
Yeah, you gotta
this
turn
is
the
like
feed
no
down.
other radio thing here.
Yeah, come
come
on.
on. Obviously, it's his first time.
Can that go up a little bit?
I don't do radio interviews. What the hell?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So what's your thought on this card, Gordy?
Yeah, what are you thinking? What are the good matches? What are the bad matches? What are you thinking, buddy?
Oh, dude, Goldberg and Lesnar's horrible.
Yep, there's four
For sure.
people.
Is it worse than the Shitty Six?
He was never involved in the Shitty
Is it
Six.
worse?
Yeah, he was not. He wasn't in it, but he was there for some of them.
Not really.
All right. Well, he knows what the Shitty Six is.
I think it's worse than the Shitty Six.
The Shitty Six, Gordy, what do you think?
Yeah, Shitty Six.
Sweet. So what? I mean, what are you looking forward to?
Yeah,
on,
you looking
on
forward to
here?
anything?
Oh my God, I don't even think I'm. No.
No, just sit down. Are you even going to watch it?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna watch it, of course.
I mean,
Like,
you're not looking
don't know.
forward to like Neville and Aries.
Yeah, actually, I am.
But that's pre-show. That's free.
gonna
I
be
mean,
good.
that's true. That's free, actually.
Everyone can watch that one.
Yeah, so I am.
I mean,
Like, there's so
I
much
mean-
shit
Go ahead.
there's so much shit on the card. I forget like there actually are good matches on it.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, you look at the card. I'd say you've got what the cruiserweight title would be a halfway decent match. AJ and Shane will actually be good because it'll be just completely foolish.
Well,
Right.
And AJ could pull out a match out of anyone.
Well, here's the thing with that too, and the workers sitting at the table there will back me up on this. Is that AJ can carry Shane even if he fucks up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no,
Absolutely.
absolutely,
For sure.
absolutely.
He is the best wrestler in the world today. Period.
Yep.
AJ
Oh, God,
Styles.
I mean, so like the Aries match, the Styles match, the mixed tag is going to be entertaining. So I mean, that's not terrible.
Right. It's not going to be a
Well,
classic,
you know,
but it'll
the
be
mix-
interesting.
I feel like the mixed tag is almost like 3/4 shoot.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
I almost feel like it is too. I think they're shooting on John. I mean, Damon should be able to tell me about that. How much of that is a shoot there, Damon? Is that really how John is
I
at the
can't
house?
imagine if it was a shoot that John would let that go on.
John don't care.
You know, but I just don't. I don't know.
No,
It's on Total
no.
Divas, okay?
Yeah, dude. Come on.
I haven't watched any.
I mean, obviously Owens and Jericho will be great because I think Jericho is in way better shape than he was last year at this time when he was in the ring with AJ.
I'll agree.
Yeah.
And I am eating my words a little bit because for a while Jericho was that part timer that just came back every
Yep.
now and then.
Yep.
But right now he has been back for over a year.
Yeah.
And he's constantly on TV and he's constantly working house shows. So
he
I take it
reinvented
back.
himself, man. Like he really truly
So he's
reinvented him.
He's now invented himself to the point where he's the most over face on the Raw brand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Currently,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Him and Rollins, and neither of them are full timers.
Well. Now, Gordy,
No, not at all.
are you excited to see The Undertaker?
No, I always rooted for him to lose every year. That's Lovin's that one.
No. Rob and I are from the same. I've never been a fan of the Undertaker. I don't think the guy has ever done the business good at all. I don't think he's ever. Who has he ever put over? Everyone always says Cena doesn't do it, but Cena's put guys over and he's made guys seem like stars. I don't feel the Undertaker has ever done that in his entire career.
But is that because of him or is that because of booking?
Well, it could be, but I don't. I can't
Because
look at it that way. I have to
Vince
look at
loves
the
him,
fact that
obviously.
the
Well,
character,
yeah.
the character
Dude,
doesn't. So I mean,
all it is 1984 to 89 again, where
Yep.
Vince would build up great stars and feed them to Hogan. You
Yep.
know, that's what it is.
I mean, Roman's going out there to wrestle the Undertaker. Roman should not be in there. I don't give a crap what anyone thinks about Roman. That guy should not be in there with the Undertaker.
I will counter the Undertaker argument with he did build Kane.
Yeah.
How well did that do for Kane?
Who is still on TV?
Hey,
No, he's not. He hasn't been on TV
Well,
in almost
well,
a
he's
year.
gonna be-
He
he's gonna
made
be
an
mayor.
appearance a couple weeks ago. Not in the ring, but
Kane puts people over. Even
I hope
when he's
he
not
does.
there.
Yeah, Kane's been putting guys over his entire career.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
right,
a business
right.
guy.
Yeah,
But
he
if it
is.
wasn't for Taker, Kane wouldn't have been.
I'm not saying he didn't do
No,
that.
but that's the only one I could think of.
Yep, and that's a pretty pathetic one. And if you really think about it,
I'm
is
just
what
saying,
I'm saying.
You asked for one. That's
You
the only
gave
one
me
I could
one.
think
You're
of.
right. You did. I give you that. But not looking forward to that at all. I feel bad for that kid to have to be in the ring with him. It's such
Hey, man, listen.
shitty spot for him.
Roman Reigns, dude. Roman Reigns' problem is that he's everyone thinks he's the Fed corporate machine.
Yeah.
So anything that he does good, it gets overshadowed, and all
The haters.
I call them wrestle dorks because I don't like using the word smark, so I use wrestle dorks.
I like that. That's a
The
new
wrestle
terminology.
dorks all hate him. So
What? No, people
It's
hate on him for all the wrong reasons.
He made
oh,
Maven.
absolutely.
Well, he did make Maven. That's true.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joe. You are right about that. He did make Maven. You are right. And where is Maven now? I think he's parking cars somewhere down
I
in
actually
Brooklyn.
saw
at
him
a
on the
Planet
Home
Fitness or
Shopping
something.
Network once or twice.
No.
Yes,
No, he's not.
he was
Doing what?
selling crap.
Crack?
Crap. But Gordy,
Yeah, dude, he's probably gonna be. The next time you see him, X, he's gonna be your delivery guy from Domino's.
Wow.
Heyo.
He's not.
He's a fan.
He's a listener. Obviously,
Yeah.
he knows about his Dominoes. That's awesome.
Now, do you think that we're gonna get any surprises, Gordy? Like any maybe a return or somebody that we haven't seen in a while coming out?
WWE doesn't do surprises anymore. They like the internet will build you up, and then you'll watch it, and you'll be like, "What the fuck? This sucks." There was no surprise.
This is true. Kind of like Royal Rumble. Everyone was waiting for something, and nothing
Yeah.
happened.
Yes,
And they got
You
Roman
got
Reigns.
nothing.
and they got Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this. Do you think, what's her name, UFC, Ronda Rousey shows up?
Oh, you know what?
Maybe they do something with the
And
Rock.
The Rock's got to promote his
No.
movie.
No.
You available?
Actually, no. She could show up and help Seth. Because Stephanie could come down to help Trips.
Yeah, I guess.
There's your surprise and
Because
celebrity at the same time.
Stephanie did mention Ronda Rousey this week on ESPN in
Yes.
an interview.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they were kind
Hey,
of
I'm
hinting
about
towards it.
anyone beating up Stephanie McMahon for sure.
I'm all about anyone
Dude,
beating up any
if
of the
she
McMahons.
would just stay off, Raw is already that much better.
Yeah.
Like it's not even it's literally
annoying.
it's
annoying. You said it the right way. It's annoying.
And why? Like I get it. It's a work and everything, but does she not emasculate anyone? Like everyone gets emasculated by her.
Yeah.
Like why can't we just watch Luke Harper just discus freaking clothesline her head off?
Wow.
Wow.
Sick of looking at her.
Calm the hell down over there.
Pent up rage.
Hey,
there.
Al Roker is on. That is
Hey
true.
man, the problem is that Stephanie McMahon has a bigger ego than all the McMahons. That's the problem.
This is true,
Yeah, I would probably agree with that.
I don't know about that. I mean,
dude. Even Vince would let himself get his ass kicked by
because Paul McMahon has a pretty damn good ego too.
Paul McMahon.
Yeah, yeah, Hunter, Triple
Paul
H. His
McMahon.
name's Paul. He took her name into marriage.
I will agree with you, Gordy.
Yeah.
I do feel that Stephanie has a bigger ego than even Vince at this point.
If you're only talking to McMahon's, yes, I think her husband has a goddamn big ego too. He thinks he's building the business. He ain't building the business.
Killing it.
He's just he's killing it to begin with because there's talk of them buying ROH now, which is complete
Which may have already
bullshit.
happened. We just may not know.
And
yet.
then, look at this card. I mean, he didn't create AJ Styles. He didn't create Kevin Owens.
the biggest guys
I
that are
mean,
over right now.
he didn't create Neville or freaking Austin Aries. These guys are freaking already been who they are.
The closest one, maybe you might be able to get away with Seth because Tyler Black wasn't.
Yeah, but
huge
he
on
was
the
a,
scene.
he was a star in
right,
ROH.
but he wasn't an IWGP champion or
No,
or
I
a
get
huge Ring
that,
of
but
Honor
I don't
champ-
even
you
think
know
they
what I mean?
built him. No, I think I don't even think they built Dean Ambrose because the guy already had a career. They just changed their names. He could still be John Moxley and he could still be Tyler Black. They'd still be in the same spots. They're not
Yeah, they're
creating
no
any of
different.
these guys.
And the ones that they are
They're no
creating on
different.
NXT are not very.
He's
very good.
absolutely riding the coattails of the kids that he's signing and making it like he created them when he didn't create Dick.
No,
like-
show me someone that you signed all this.
I'll
Remember when they did that whole
show you
NFL
someone
thing?
on the card that they signed. Baron freaking Corbin has been in the company for almost 6-7 years. and he still isn't good enough.
Right, because it legit takes people that long. That's what's frustrating is they think they can bring these guys.
Another
into NXT.
one on the list. They did not create Carl Anderson. He's never worked there. They didn't create it, and they sure as hell didn't create Cesaro.
No.
You know, frickin' Claudio Castagnoli, goddamn frickin' great frickin' wrestler. Like, I'm getting all fired up now. God damn.
Full of piss and vinegar here.
You know where all the guys that he's quote-unquote created are? Down here in this gimmick battle royal. Simon Gotch, Connor, Victor. Like, that's actually some of those guys were even indie guys. But,
well,
you know,
I was going to say,
that's where
there's two guys on there that even barely Vince created it. I mean, Vince Russo created Goldust. You know, like, I don't know, man. It's in Connor and Victor. I mean, Jesus Christ, those guys have been around forever. It's a joke, man.
Right.
It's a joke.
All right, Gordy, let's get your final thoughts here on WrestleMania before we let you go here.
All right.
Final thoughts.
Go ahead.
No, final thoughts. You give us your final thoughts.
Right.
Okay. Over under. When do you fall asleep? During the Taker match. I know it's going to happen.
If I make the recliner move like Josh's car, I'll be out in 5 seconds.
So I mean, you know what? Before we actually finish this whole thing up, what are you going to give a rating on it? Out of 10.
Out of 10.
What do you think?
What do you
think the show's going to be?
We're rating this, huh?
A 5 at best.
5
Going
at best.
5 at best.
Wow, Gordy's going with a 5.
Because there's a lot of gimmick shit on it. There's not a lot of there's a few wrestling matches. I mean, I don't know. The girls match might be okay.
I'm gonna go.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go with a 6 on it. Over under 6.
A 6?
I like the over under. When does the show end? Last year
11:45.
Last year was 11:45. Last year the show was almost 7 hours long from the start of the free show to the end. It was absolutely nuts.
Yeah, I'm going to give it over under. My pick will probably be I'm going to say it should be a 5, but just the length of it's going to knock it down to a 4.
Yeah, that I could go with that. The only reason I'm going 6, I'll say why, because I really didn't say why. I just wrote it down. I'm going 6 because I think something on this show is actually going to surprise us.
Okay. So you think they got something up their sleeve?
No. I don't mean it that way. I don't mean
does the kickoff show count?
Yeah, the kickoff show counts. But I mean, you're talking the whole show. The whole show is called
I'm going
WrestleMania,
through
no matter what.
and
looking at it.
But I think something on here that we have shit on will actually be way better than what we think. And I don't know what match that'll be, but something's going to surprise us. Where we're going to be like, wow, that was actually way better than we thought. And it could end up being Lesnar and Goldberg, for Christ's sakes. Because right now, that's a 1 in my mind.
That's a 0.5, brother.
So Chris, what happens is do we get a WrestleMania 9 finish? Like Lesnar wins the belt and then Cena comes down and he wins 10 seconds later?
Oh, yeah, I never thought about that. Like you get a challenge or something. No, I think Lesnar's going to win the title, and I think what you're going to see is a Lesnar, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe. Like we never even mentioned Joe in this at all.
Yeah.
Well,
Joe's going to be on the show somewhere.
The non-sanctioned match we mentioned, he might.
Yeah, but and that's where Finn Balor could come in too. Because Finn Balor will probably come in and.
Yeah, what the hell are they doing with him?
I don't. He was on the show here in Syracuse.
Maybe Seth joins the club.
Seth joins the club. Yeah, he would have been a good club member.
He would have been.
Yeah. All right, Gordy.
All right, buddy.
Thanks for calling in.
Thank
buddy.
you.
Thanks, buddy. Talk to you soon, man.
I agree with Doug.
Talk
I think
to you
the
soon.
trips in
All right,
Seth
later.
Rollins will be better than
expected.
people are kind of giving it credit for. I think that's a good match to watch. Obviously, the mixed tag's good. Shane's going to be good. Kevin Owens and Jericho's going to be good. Corbin, Dean could be.
We've actually talked this guy into liking the card.
I know. How about that?
I was going to give it a 6 anyways.
Yeah, I think it's a 6.
I think
I don't know if it's going to get above that.
it's going to be hard to give it more than a 6 just for the sheer length of it.
I know, that's what I said. It's going to knock it down by what 11:45.
I'm probably
You're
going
to
to miss a bunch of it.
You
I will fall
You
asleep.
will fall asleep.
Yeah.
I won't fall asleep. I got my kid that doesn't shut up.
No, I don't think Joe and Zayn. Well, Zayn's in the Battle Royal.
Is Zayn
Is
in
he?
the Battle Royal?
Yeah, because he won the match on Raw.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they don't even have
Yeah.
listed this. I don't know what
I
the hell
thought
this
there
thing.
was missing some guys
Yeah.
in there.
Well, I know they still had 6 people as of Tuesday. They didn't have it full. They said there were 6 spots still open.
Does Foley show up?
Oh, that's a good point.
Maybe.
He could.
Because he just
Well-
he bowed out a little too graceful for a Foley.
Well, yeah, but he's having hip surgery.
Well, we
I don't
know
if he
that.
did it before or after.
But-
You'll find out.
He's already done with the GM thing, but it comes back to just kind of wreak some havoc there.
I agree with Doug too. Like, there's going to be a twist in the Lesnar Goldberg. You just don't know where the hell they're going with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they already did the twist when you got that 22-second match. I think
You know
that
what
was
the
our
twist will
twist.
be? The
That's
twi-
going
You know what the
more than
twist is
5
going to be?
minutes.
Lesnar's going to win, be celebrating the ring, and CM Punk's music's going to hit. That's
Not a
the
chance.
twist.
Not a chance in hell.
I'm just throwing it.
Yeah, not going to happen.
I know it's not going to happen. I
Yeah.
just thought it would be funny to say it.
Noelle Foley?
No,
Meh, no.
not a chance.
No, I
Attack
don't think so.
Stephanie?
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it does, because their dad just got fired.
I guess, but like,
She would smile the whole time.
That's true.
Did you watch that?
Yeah.
No, he hasn't though.
No.
The Foley show there, Holy Foley on the
She
network.
smiles
You
too
kidding me?
much.
She when she was training, she couldn't stop smiling.
oh,
She was one of them. Not a chance.
come on now.
Obviously they
Psychology, brother.
Did that. They did that all for the show. She doesn't want to be a wrestler.
Well, come on.
She saw what her dad went through for
Lost an ear.
20 plus years. That she was.
I
around.
actually just explained that to my wife the other night because we were watching Raw, and she's like, "What's going on with his ear?"
She didn't know that.
No. So I explained exactly what happened. And the look of horror on her face was she's like, "That could happen."
Show her the match.
Oh yeah, it's
I mean,
disgusting.
that's disgusting. The man's ear falls off. I mean, it's just like, well, it's
Rips off.
not great.
Didn't know the German word for formaldehyde.
Well, if he would have known
But
it.
he knew German, just not how to say formaldehyde. I kind of feel like even if you didn't know the word, if you just said formaldehyde, I kind of feel like they would know.
It seems like that's a universal word.
I thought a lot of those scientific chemicals were kind of universal.
Universal. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Me either.
I just think it's amazing that he knew.
Where's Mark Griffin when we need him?
Yeah,
Mark
where-
Griffin.
He
how do you
signed
say
on for a minute.
formaldehyde?
I don't know where he
I
is.
signed.
but-
I saw him on earlier. He
How do
hasn't talked much.
Yeah.
He's a jerk.
We
no,
just
it's not. He's a
bored
good
him.
dude.
Well, no, we know he's a good dude.
Yeah.
He's a jerk because he ain't talking.
That's true.
We bored him.
All right, should we?
I think we bored a lot of people, man. We didn't have that many people on.
Everyone was asking for WrestleMania stuff last week.
Yeah.
So we gave him WrestleMania. What can I say?
So should we plug our shit?
Oh,
What?
plug it. Plug it.
What are we plugging?
Plug it.
All right. Well, so here's the deal.
We're plugging stuff, apparently.
Now, as you may or may not know, probably not, to do this podcast is not. It's free for you guys, and we love doing it, and it's a lot of fun for us.
Wait a minute. Hang on 10 seconds. Dave Argenteri just signed on. He used to be my boss. I love that guy. This is freaking awesome.
Okay.
I just want everyone to know that.
Okay.
All right. It's been said live. Now that's good.
Okay. So,
Are you trying to get a job again?
If he wants to freaking hire me down there, I'd go work for that guy.
Okay.
Hell yeah, man.
anyway,
So back to our regularly scheduled shameless plug.
to run this podcast, it's not free. For us to do.
No, it's free for us. It
Well,
just doesn't-
it's not free for me. Equipment, bandwidth, websites, all that kind of shit costs money. Now, we're not asking for a handout or anything like that. We're just asking.
Are we?
Because
asking
we're no
for-
longer indie wrestlers.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah.
oh.
So we don't have a
Oh.
GoFundMe.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
is that a little low?
We don't have a Patreon page. We don't have anything like that. But what we are asking, if you do like the show, if you do want to support the show, we're going to start offering some merch. So
A shirt.
we've got a shirt.
We actually have a shirt. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at right in front of my face.
Yep.
Look at that.
Bitter Boys Podcast shirt. We're just kind of throwing out a feeler to see if there's interest in this. We just
They
basically
come individually packaged.
They come individually packaged. Very nice.
It's,
Good
it's
quality.
beautiful.
We're just looking to basically make the podcast self-sustaining.
It is a Hanes tagless shirt too.
So it's good quality.
Very good quality.
Good quality.
We're asking 20.
We're asking 20, and that's including shipping. So no
It
extra
will get
bullshit.
shipped to your house. If you live in Syracuse, we could
We
possibly
could just drop it off. Whatever.
meet up with you. We'll still ask for 20, but keep the change.
Well, I mean, it's like I said, it's not free. But if you do want to support us, just let us know, because we're kind of throwing out feelers, and we threw out a feeler and nobody really responded, so we didn't know how to take
This
that.
is the gimmick table. I just don't.
Which means
yeah.
if you don't want to buy it, don't buy it.
Don't buy
We
it.
don't give a shit. I mean, we give a shit, but we don't give a shit.
Yeah, so
You know?
we'll probably next podcast we'll have like a PayPal set up.
Yeah.
For people to
I
put
can't
in
even
their
log into
order.
my own. I don't remember.
Well,
I remember mine.
you're not going to be in charge of this, pal. Let me tell you. But
Yeah, we don't need him in charge of this.
yeah. So
I'm focused on my losing weight, pal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I noticed.
I'm gonna go get me a
So if you
Did a great
can,
job.
and you like the shirt, and you like us, and you want to support us, we appreciate it. Just
Buy the shirt.
just to help out with some of the bills. So
Shirt.
so we do appreciate that.
And yes, all 13 people might want to buy one, Damon.
Yeah, Damon.
And if they
you're
do,
one of
that'll
those
pay
13
for-
people, so I expect 20 from you next time I see you.
And if
It'll
that's
pay for the
case,
podcast
it
for
would
the year.
pay for the podcast.
Yeah, it would
for
pay
you,
for
so.
the thing. And Nick, what size do you wear, Nick? I will bring it to the store next time. Well, I won't bring it the next time probably because I won't have it then. But
Unless it's an extra large. Then he might be able to bring one.
you tell us the size. That's what we're asking.
Yeah.
We can order them that way. We
That
just
size
need
is
to
available,
know
not for you, pal.
what size you want,
Just
and you pay for it. We're going to set up the PayPal. On the PayPal, you'll pay the $20 in the comment section.
But the
tell
size.
us what size shirt you need and where it needs to be shipped to, and we will have it all set.
We'll have it set up for
Nick,
you guys,
on the
so.
other hand, I will do a double X, and then I will bring it to you when I get it, buddy.
Another
Exactly.
shout out to Corey for making our logo.
Shout out for Corey. We got one coming your way, buddy.
Yes.
So thank you.
I will
Thank
have
you
it.
for that.
Great show.
It was a good show. Good
Oh,
time.
but before we go, Damon, you've been on the show the entire time, and you didn't give us any juicy.
Yeah, he said he was going to give us something last week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come
some
on, what's the-
juicy
what's the
information on
juice?
Cena, man. Something juicy. I mean, we haven't heard it. I'm waiting, so we'll wait a few more minutes while you.
yeah,
type.
while he comes up. So final thoughts on Mania. What do you think?
Final. Oh, on Mania? Oh,
Well, I don't want to talk about Mania anymore. I talked about it too much.
I don't know.
Final thoughts on Mania? Seriously, I think it'll be okay at best.
It's
Okay.
still not as exciting for me as Royal Rumble.
No.
No,
I
think
still like
that's
Royal
superior.
Rumble more. Even though there wasn't any
Even though
surprises
they
this
let
year.
you down constantly.
Dude, what pay-per-view doesn't?
Yeah, that's
I
that's
could
a
talk.
good point. I mean,
And
it's a
wait,
good point.
and-
We've been watching wrestling basically our whole life.
And wasn't the last pay-per-view before Mania a Raw pay-per-view?
Yeah,
So the first one after WrestleMania is also a Raw pay-per-view?
yeah, that's kind of weird, right?
The hell?
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, why does the crappy brand got to get more over?
Well,
And
I
then
don't know.
next week, we're gonna talk baseball.
and
we'll do
Do
a,
we want a pick?
short recap of Mania, but mostly
We'll
baseball.
do a weigh-in. We'll do a recap of Mania where we finished and stuff like that.
why is
And
Doug
then-
plugging Taz's podcast?
I have no
I don't
idea.
know. He's been doing it the whole show. It's weird.
I think he works for him.
You work for him?
I
What's
don't
going
know.
on, pal?
He might. But
But anyway,
no, like, do we want to come prepared with like who we think's going to win the AL East, Central, West?
We can do that.
Playoff teams, like
we
pick
can do
your
that.
who's going to be in the World Series, who's going to win.
You know what? Maybe you know what we might be able to do. Maybe
What?
we should do a little fantasy baseball with some of our listeners.
Oh,
A little 6-man, 8-man.
something like that.
We do a little.
Damon wants a shirt now. That's what we get from Damon. There's no Cena.
All right.
I will tell you one Cena story that he told me before.
All right, we'll go out on this.
No, you know what? I won't.
Do it.
I'm not going to tell it.
Do
I'm
it.
not going to tell it. I'll let Damon tell it someday.
Like the
Maybe we'll
show
have
wasn't
Damon call in
worded bad
next
enough.
week and tell us the story.
All right,
Well,
all right, guys.
They're all good.
it would be nice to hear one.
I will after we get off the air.
All right, guys. Enjoy Mania.
He just said do it. He was
Ah,
telling
that's
you
fine.
to do it.
That's fine.
We're gonna
Next
leave-
week,
leaving
we're already
everyone
running
hanging.
over.
All right, thanks, guys.
Leaving everyone hanging.